I've got some must-have pressure washing tools that you're absolutely going to want to use on your next job, whether you're doing professionally or DIY at home. First thing we need is a hose with a nice hose reel because you don't want to be wrestling any hoses on the job. Picked it up over on Amazon and it works out great. Also, get yourself a good short gun to get in there. That way you can maneuver around and spray exactly where you want to be spraying. This one right here is all stainless steel tip and connector, which we can actually use to hook up this next tool, which is our J-Rod with our different spray nozzles here. We got one for soap, one for rinse, and some high reach nozzles as well. We can go ahead and combine that with our short reach gun, and this is going to be my go-to for every job. We're using our short gun with our soap tip to go ahead and get everything all washed up. The next thing, of course, you're absolutely going to need is a hose reel for your pressure washing hose, because that stuff can get out of control. I actually run about 250 feet of hose on this hose reel here. And then on the end of your hose reel, I like to have a ball valve with a swivel joint right there so I can disconnect and use whatever tool I'm going to do. You can see right here, shuts off the water to the gun. You can safely disconnect it while the pressure washer is going. And also we have this turbo nozzle here. This is great for the pavers that we're going to be washing up here. It helps get any weeds and dirt that's trapped in beside these. And then our swivel nozzle helps us maintain control of the hose while we're washing and working around our job. We can connect right back up to the water, turn our ball valve back on while the pressure washer is going, puts the pressure water back to the gun, and get back in action without having to stop our pressure washer. Then you can see our turbo nozzle there. Like I said, it's really good for working out those cracks, getting rid of any dirt and weeds that get built up in there, because your regular pressure washing tips will not clean them out. Highly recommend the turbo nozzle here. And we absolutely need this as a downstream injector for our pressure washer. This is what's going to mix the chlorine in the water. Also must have is a ball valve right at your pressure washer in case you need to change out the hose or anything. I also absolutely recommend a pump spray to have on the truck for any tight to reach places. Of course, you're going to need a gas can to fill up your pressure washer. We've got our water tank over there, and then another chemical tank as well that holds our chlorine. Squeegee, you're probably not thinking about it, but they're absolutely awesome. Then on our ball valve, we can actually use this to rinse our job after we're done washing it down. Just give it a nice final rinse, get you a full blast of water. Of course, it's adjustable with how you open the valve up. But I absolutely love using a ball valve to rinse the job down. One of the must-have tools that I run every single job that I'm at